And we're back, got my tools up here now, got my lead up here. Gotta love working on a Saturday, people. We're working, trying to get this in. When the main plan was, as I explained yesterday, was to try and get all this bit of detail in. Cut up that verge, get this nice raked up, pulled over here. Maybe try and get a bit of this stupid porch in, if I can. Yeah, happy days. I mean, I'm gonna try and get a good day in today. I'm gonna just, don't know, we'll see how we go. But I'm gonna work quite late, I think. So that's what it's all about, people. We've got to earn some money, eh? But like I say, it's nice just to crack on, not have to worry about, keep Ryan busy. But right, let's do it. You know what we've got to do. I'll get some sleep. Just the scaffolders here today. It's nice and quiet. Well, I can hear the scaff's got a radio. I ain't gonna get mine just yet. So I'll pull her out later. Oh, I can always stick my earphones in for now. Right. Let's get these moved. I think over there. Looks like a good home for them. Get these bits out of the way. Don't want them falling down here. Oh. Right, let's get some loading going. Over there. Don't think I need, shouldn't have to get off the scaffold for a while. With lunch up here and everything. Yeah, I know I've gone work crazy at the minute. I've had a taste of the money, that's what it is. Yeah, let's take this off. Don't fancy having this hanging off me. Okay. I'm waiting for the scaffolds to say, "Oh, you got that camera on your head, mate." I've seen a couple of looks. People don't understand, I suppose. Probably more curious than anything. Oh, it's my side hustle. Right, I'll cut you out there. Let's get a bit of that done, eh? Right, and we're back. So, right, so what I've done, I just told up here, I've just went a bit more. It's just like, it's a nice easy morning, you know, just to tick over doing that anyway. So I've come up here. The reason is I want to just see, when we was there, pretty much slated round it, and we could do it all from underneath. But anyway, just in case I might need to get a little bit in there. So yeah, chasing out. Oh, what I've done, I've cut all my soakers, all that, like, but, I've got, so we're doing some step flashing here. Now I've come up on the bottom of my slate, obviously double it up, I want to get it right. Just slightly over 6. Oh, it'll help just to go a little bit past. Obviously we're using 6-inch lead for step flashing, and you want to go about 6 1/4 up. Now what I've done here, be careful not to do this. It's been a while, I'll be honest. Now I've come up from the bottom, and obviously the idea is because it's got a kick. Now when you come up from the bottom, you can see it's going to be white. Let me grab a bit of this to show you what I mean. Might give you a bit more of a better idea. So obviously you've got your 6. That's going to be on there like that. Right, now obviously they've tried to chase bits out here. We'll have to do all that, do good about that after anyway. So yeah, you got that. There's your line. As you can see, that'll give you the little bit more. But if you came down here, oh, it is obviously, you can see there you wouldn't want to chase out that much. Now that's obviously where you measured up from the bottom. So you want to come again here where there ain't no more kick. Avoid the kick. Come up to about here. A bit of measurement. Get a mark. Now the bottom you might need to, you know, might have to just go a little bit past the bottom here to get it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, let's get to it. There's enough of me talking. Oh. Could do with some goggles ready for this, but do you know what? I have got some as well. I don't fancy bits in my eyes. Keep that though. I'm going to put them back in there. The thing with goggles, they always get scuffed up. I need to get some like cover for these really. So I'll put you down a minute. Okay, that's more like it. Ooh. Do you know what? Another thing I would do is take this bloody thing off. Oh, that's it. I'm free. Right now. One. When you do, you want to get just above the brick. Obviously, try your best not to really hit the brick. That's pretty much it. You want to go in a good inch. Oh, that's an awkward one. Oh, that top one is definitely awkward. Gonna have one there. You're gonna have another one there. So. I'll have to do that last bit by hand. God, I tell you what, it's giving me. Oh, I was getting a bad cramp there. God, can I get in there? But that way, maybe. I'll have to do that one with the bolster. Oh, let's turn you off here because. Oh, if I was you, I'd put a mask on while you do that. It's a bit silly, but anyway, that's that done. Do the last little touch-ups with the old bolster. Let's get it. Oh. Oh. God, I can't see shit with these on. Oof. Oh, okay. Now, do you know what? I don't know if I have it. There's actually a certain bolster for this. Oh, maybe not. I did have one. I don't know what I've done with it. You know what? I might even have a go on this. This is a bit more. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's that in. I'm gonna go. Whew, I'm gonna go and have a bite of eat. I was meant to take them slate off as well. Don't know why I did left them on, but for God's sake. Oh, I suppose I'll get some organisation going on here. I'll cut up that verge in a minute. Oh, let's get this lead work out of the way. I'll be honest, don't mind lead work, but you know, it's always a bit of pain. Oh, right. There's not really great money in it. For what it is, you know, for that tiny little bit. Rather it not be there, but hey, hey ho. Can't get it all, can you? So, cut the 6 inch down to a 150 length, 1.5 metres. Always no more than 1.5. Hey, I mean, anyone who knows level up will know that, but yeah, no more than 1.5, because it has a tendency to split. We don't want that, so 1.5 there. Then what we do is get my knife. I've got my snips, but they're up there, and to be honest, it's probably even better to use a knife in this case. Run the knife down. Oh, it's gone over a couple of mil. Could have been a straighter cut, I'll be honest, but it doesn't matter. You wouldn't see that anyway. Right, so we've got that there. Get me a nice long bit of batten here. And what you do, we put our water line on here. Yeah, 2 3/4 water line. You get your water line. Just do one in the mark in the middle as well, because sometimes as you roll out the lead, it ain't always straight. So let me show you what I mean. Maybe this will be a good example. Get a bit of DMB again. I like my DMB at the minute. Right, bit the old Majestic. So here's my mark. There's one. Where's my other one? There she is. Right, so that's my mark there. Let's see. I mean, it looks reasonably straight, to be fair. I mean, ever so slightly, look just above it. To be honest, there's not much in that, so I'm just going to go. I'm going to go with that. Just nice and straight. Now, just a nice gentle score along here. You don't want to be very, very light. It's just for a guide, okay? So don't want to be cutting into the lead. A very nice light line. Now, what we do now, that's that done. Let's get this out of the way. I don't need that anymore. Well, let me try and set up this ladder a little bit, because it will make my life so much easier. Something like that, maybe. Probably get the next one. No, don't really fancy that, because it's on the eave, so I don't want to be damaging anything. That should be enough just to get me up a little bit. Right, so let's move this over a bit. So yeah, let's get the now obviously that's the mark, that's the end I marked, right? So you've got your water line there. Grab this and a little straight edge, right? You want something nice and straight. So do your marks now. Okay, so let's get this here. And sometimes I want to get that right at the bottom. So now this is what I meant with the kick, you see. So if I can, I'm going to try and get that down a little bit there, because you don't really want to seal that, yeah? You want to get it just above the slate there. But sometimes, just to help you hold it, right? Just at the top here, give it one of them. That's it. It'll make life so much easier for you. Now, what we do is grab yourself a gal. Oh God, don't slip down the ladder like me. Christ bloody pouch. Right, so now you want to follow the brick line, okay? This is your line. So from this water line here, people, just make sure that's nice. I'll deal with that. Right, so anyway, let's get on. Yeah, go with the brick line. Basically, mark from the water line across, put it down, water line across, and I think you get the idea, people. Yeah. So let's cut to the part where I actually show you how to cut it. Oh. Finish there like that. Oh, bloody hell! Right, so God, this bloody song. I need to take this out of my list. It's actually annoying me. Let's actually get some. All right, we'll go on beef, right? There we go. So let's just pull that out. Shouldn't take much. You grab it. So bring it over here towards you like this. And of course I've just realised, you know where it is, don't you? Oh, of course it's up here. Oh, let me just check I'm recording because this is going to be bad if I'm not. Oh, it's going to sound, well, I'd have to show you in the next piece. Anyway, right, so now what we do, point to point, okay, people? Point to point. Like that. Nice and straight. Try not to, like, you know, you want to be nice and straight. So once you start it off, that's it, you're going to have to follow through. You don't really want to keep them nice and straight. See there? Oh, so even that one was only slightly. I mean, yeah, you could be smart. I'm trying to show you as well neatly, okay? I'm here on a Saturday, I've got plenty of time, there's no rush, okay? So before everyone goes, oh, day rate and all this lot, because I know it's coming. You people, honestly, you people do make me laugh. Some of the stuff you come out with, really. Yeah. But to be fair, sometimes it's not your fault. You haven't seen the full video. I just show clips so people don't understand everything because they don't see it. Right, anyway, that's that. Now, what you want to do, you want to give it your nice inch lap, okay? So, a decent bit. This is what's going in the wall. Now, as long as you've chased that, as long as you've chased it out enough, you shouldn't have any problems, okay? Like, in the wall enough, you want to be a good inch in. Then, oh yeah, I've got to make some lead wedges up as well. I don't know why I use that, right, so. About that. Okay. You get the point, people. I'll skip to the part where you want to see. Yep. Okay, so keep your little triangles, people. Don't throw them because you're going to need them. I'll show you exactly why in a minute. Oh. I lost one, but anyway. Right, so these are going to be your wedges, okay? So give them a fold over, look. Snip it off. I mean, you know, if you want to be all fancy, you can give it like, you know. I mean, these are quite thick, to be fair. Some people like go a bit smaller, bigger. I like a good wedge, me personally. Like a good one, eh? To be fair, that is a little bit, that's a bit much really. You can, you know, that there's a good size. Yeah, if you want to mess about with it, something like that. Oh. Oh, well, I will be back. I've just got to catch a scaffolder because, as you can see there, I don't know if you can see, on that gable there, bloody, Chippy ain't going to be able to put his barge board on. So, yeah, I don't really want that on the end of the gable. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get them fixed out. Otherwise, these scaffolders, like, they come and then sort of come, you know, smash it out and then they'll go again for a while. So, I want to just let them know. Oh, right, I'm back. There again, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, he's just moved that one out of the way. Oh, it's what I like about his sights. No messing about, straight up there. Oh God, right, anyway. So, thought I will show you quickly. Save me having a, let's put that there. I'll do it now quick and I'll cut on the wedges and then yeah, we'll get back to it. So, bend her over. Now, obviously, point to point. I'm showing you this one, I'll do that one after, just to show you for an example. Some of you, this tape, it don't matter, you're never going to see it, right? So come on, let me off. So yeah, give it a bit of that. And where is my banana? There she is. Let's give her, I'm doing this all the way around now. So come from this way, nearly did it. It has been a while, people. Let me off, come on, it's literally actually probably been years since I've had to do some step flashing, but I remember it well. So yeah, a bit of that. Nice. Do that, work your way. The reason, obviously, as you can see now, why I said left to right. If you're coming from this way, you're gonna get in the way. So this is the best way to do it. Left to right. Now you go to the next one. So you get the idea. Yep. Right, and I'll be back to show you when I'm about to put it in. Right. Another way, again, obviously you can use the triangles. I mean, I'd use the triangles, but just say you I don't know, throw them or something. It's pretty simple. Another video, you cut a strip, bend it over. I mean, I like to hammer the ends. It makes it nice, easier to get in. And yeah, I mean, obviously this is the better way the easier way to do it if you wanted to do them quick. But I mean, you know, obviously you can just cut them down. Yeah, a good inch. Yeah, happy days. Anyway, oh right, let's get them in. So, I've always got so much stuff in my pouch. It's quite a bit of room. Everything but I think that one, I don't want him in there. I'll soon know anyway. Right, so let's get my wedges. My wedges, my bolster. Okay, now let's put him in there. Now, obviously gentle when you pick her up because she's going to want to fold on you, so I'd hold her up like that. How would you explain that? Just yeah, pick them up for one end, I guess, and keep it like, because it will want to bend on you otherwise. You don't really want that. We're all out of shape. Oh, okay, so now if you've done it right, it should all just slip in lovely. Now that one there's been a bit of a, all the others should be right though. That's it. You want it, you know, you want it nice flush against the wall there like that. That's it. Oh yeah. Okay, look, just that one there. That core. Is that 1, 2? Okay, just 2 there. That's my bit thingy. So what I'm gonna do? This one here. Look at my bolster with a dart. Okay. So this one here. Try and get in there with that. I'm gonna pull the whole lot out. That's it, sitting there lovely. We've got, how many more we've got down here? 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's why ideally, when you're chasing, I've got most of them, I mean a couple here and there, whatever, but obviously you want to try and avoid having to do this really. So if you make sure you chase out, oh, get your blade right in there, yeah? And obviously this one was because it wants to kick out. Do you know what I've done as well? God's sake, look at that. Oh, I didn't see that. Down one, Charlie. Oh, that's probably why it was a bit tight up there. I don't know why it didn't quite just slip in. There we go. Oh, God's sake. Oh. See, it's all fun and games. Right, like that. So you can see it's just that back bit. It's just where it kicks really. You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and push the shoulder. Shunt it back a bit. It should just go in there. Right, I think we're all in apart from that one being a bit of a bastard. Don't hit my hand, please, because I'm in a really not a very good position. Look at my hammer skills. Oh. Yep, I reckon if you've done that, if it's your first time doing it, you're going to be hitting your hand. Done it many times myself. Right in there, look at that, right. Now that should, oh, sitting there lovely now. If you didn't have to do all that, and you chase it right, how I should have done, well I did, it was only a couple now, come on. Leave the top one, because you're going to have another step in there. This one, now, if you'd like, to make it even better, get your bolster in there, give it a little, that's it. Little tap down, give yourself some room for it. It should just slot in there. Oh, just fall down. Oh, God, it's never fun. It's a bit awkward, people. Flat the tip a little bit, get in there. So once you get this one in, it's easier because you know it's all sort of it'll hold it in place. Oh, and there you go, one wedge, and of course rinse and repeat. In there like that. You tap it a little bit sideways, just get it in there. You don't want to be, just make sure you don't go too low and hit that, because you're going to see that. Well, you know, depending on your lead sealant skills, you might be right, but really you want to try and avoid hitting that step. Oh God, you know what, it might even just pay me to just do this quick. No, I should be able to fly in. Oh. Yep, that was my finger. And then you can actually bang a load in there. What is that? To save a bit of time. And you can just go ham on them. Maybe give that up. You want to make sure it's squished, you know. You want it to wedge. Lead in there, hence the name, lead wedge. Oh, like that. And you want that in there, like that. Oh. Shame about this scuff here. A bit gutted about that. I don't know where that was. Definitely wasn't me. I think it's just where. You know where it's from. It's from that stupid board up over there. You know, watch that, people. Try and do a nice clean surface, because that will show, unfortunately. But you know, these things happen. Anyway, I'm gonna switch it off for a minute, and I'll bring it back when I'm all in, ready to seal up. That looks like a bit of rain over there, but it's meant to be clear today. Don't want to be getting caught out. Might have to cover the slate up though, just in case. I'm round here anyway. Oh, okay, I'm back. I've done a bit of masticing. Now, I admit, I'm not the best when it comes to mastic, and I've always hated lead sealant because, I don't know, it can make a really good bit of step flash and look a bit, you know, just a bit rough. Now, the reason why that looked even worse is because when the brookies have tried to chase out, chase out for me, but it's never right. And it's always, you know, really thick gaps, because they take out basically the whole join, which, well, you know, you don't always need it, like, anyway. So that is why that bit, now please do not judge me by that bit of masticing, okay? Now down here I might have a bit of better luck, and I'm going to show you, but oh yeah, like I said, masticing is definitely not my specialty. They normally used to do it. They used to do this with cement, so right, anyway. So I'll pump it in. A good mastic gun helps. Give it a good pump in there, right? You want to make sure you get that bit all good, right? So then, technically you could leave it like that, do you know what I mean? But that's not too sad. But I like to give it, as you can see by how much mess is everywhere, it's always a messy job. You just wipe it any way you can. So I do all these joints first. So another thing that really helps is a good gun. Now we have had the the original, the cheap, like £5-6. They're normally the red things, your standard mastic gun. But I tell you now, it's worth investing a little bit more money just on your guns. Now this one, I think, a Power Pro, they say. Only these are like 15-16 quid, but really they make all the difference, you know. They really do. Now, what I like to do, even though this might look a bit rank, it is give it a little spit, right? You give it a bit of it's more because then it'll help your fingers slide, and you just give it a little bit of that, you know. Now, I do believe it looks better, and not just that, it fully seals it, but just a messy job and it's never been my favourite. If you come from this way, see that, you nip that little end bit. Oh, God's sake. I do acknowledge this is, you know, not very nice to watch. But you'll be surprised how much spit helps people. Don't want to do it dry. Definitely don't want to do it dry. Anyway, you see the point. And there you go. Oh, step flashing in. Yep, always a nightmare. Never really loved it, I'll be honest with you. But hey, now I can crack on with this verge, and we got this verge. Yeah, I mean that's a little bit more, you know, a bit more involved. But I'm going to try and get a bit of this in now. I mean it is getting on, but to be honest, the idea of today is 3 o'clock now. I'm going to just try and stay as long as I can, really. I'm going to just make the day of it. I mean, I might as well. I ain't got no plans this weekend. I'm going to try and get a bit more raked up here, really, and especially a bit of this dormer done. We'll see how we go. I mean, maybe a little bit too ambitious at this point, but hey, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I need to check actually, because there's a ridge. I'm going to just, grab one. Now, because you've got to go right in with it, when it comes to actually holding the ridge, I would suggest maybe holding it, you know, like 6 inch in or whatever. Don't go in the middle, because you're going to have to do what I do now. I think this could be, I know I ain't got my slate on there, but it's a bit, see there's no rock there. It's a little bit rocky, so I'm going to have to take that off. I'm actually going to have to possibly nip the little valley battens and just go in a bit further with that one, but I could do that at a later date, that's no dramas. I just wanted to check that while I got you here. Well, not while I got you here, while I'm here. Oh, okay. Right, so now I'm going to get some slate. We'll start going up that verge, and yeah, happy days. Well, I suppose I'll give you an update a bit later on. Oh, I'm back. I look a little bit different since you last see. Messy for one thing, but I'm actually purposely leaving all that for Ryan when I come back Monday. Give him something to do. Save me having to do it. Yeah, I got this side in the end. Yeah, I've been having it today. As you can see, I've got to call it ready because it's going to be dark soon. So yeah, I managed to get this verge in, which I was happy. I've got all this in. I mean, it is very fiddly, you know, all this lark. So yeah, I've got this all covered in. As you can see, I had to use CT1 around there, you know, to seal it off. Oh, as you can see around this side, look, they're all sealed in there now. And yeah, happy days. I've got I've got the valley trays in. I'll get a start on that tomorrow. I'm going to come here tomorrow as well. What can I say? You know, I love earning money. No, I mean today it was, you know, I could say there's a hell of a day graph today. Literally, I got up at like 6 o'clock, and then this is the time now, people. Here, you want to see? I mean, you can tell it's late anyway. I don't know if you can see that, but that is 7 o'clock, 7:05. If I could work later, I would, but to be honest, I actually feel okay, but you got to think of the body as well, you know, because if I'm doing this again tomorrow, I've already done a week's graph, so yeah, it's non-stop for me, no break for me, because I'm obviously carry on again next week. But hey, happy days, that's what it's all about. Oh, getting it in a minute. Obviously I'm subcontracting. I mean, this is the kind of step I have to take in order to get going, really. I've had to obviously get my tools and stuff, you know, that you all know they're not cheap. And yeah, this is a little Kickstarter for me, but I've had a taste of the, I mean, say a taste of the money. Obviously being a labourer is one thing. You wouldn't work these kind of hours and stuff, you know, when you're a labourer, obviously, because you're earning someone else's money. Even though I still am earning someone else's money, I've got my own prices now. So yeah, happy days. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on, and I'm going to start making my way home, people. Laters.